What's up, guys? This is English Grammar Explained, and we are pressing on with this Advanced Grammar in Use book by Martin Hewings. And here we have Unit 1, Exercise 2, cross out any improbable answers. So here we basically have two ways, present simple and present continuous. Dear Aunt Mara, thanks for your message. I apologize / I am apologizing for not getting back to you sooner, but I've been incredibly busy. So what do we have? I apologize or I am apologizing? And of course, we choose this first thing, apologize. Why so? Because here we have a so-called performative. What is this performative thing? Using such verbs as apologize, suggest, thank, permit, guarantee, and thousands of others, we perform the action which we describe. So the main action is here, not getting back. So this is the action described. And this thing here is performative. So this performative verb, it shows our attitude to the action described. So with this thing, we demonstrate our attitude to not getting back. We can apologize, we can suggest, we can deny, or perhaps forbid, or perhaps allow, or something like this. And such verbs are usually used in present simple or in simple tenses, if you will. So here we have present simple. When I went into nursing, you warned me that it would be really hard work, but I then admit / I'm admitting that I didn't really believe you. So what we have here, admit or I'm admitting. Of course we have admit. Why? Because it is another performative. I demonstrate my attitude to the action here. I didn't really believe you. I admit that I didn't believe you. Don't get me wrong. I don't suggest, or perhaps I'm not suggesting, that I'm not enjoying it. And one more performative here, don't suggest. It's easy to see the pattern, because the pattern is that we have subject, then we have some performative, some verb, and then we have main action. Well, ish, main action. Another verb in the form of infinitive or clause or whatever. And here we have subject, apologize, and then action here. Second sentence. We have action here in the form of clause, performative, subject. And here again, subject, performative, and then action. So the conclusion is this. We should pay attention to such words as apologize, admit, suggest, forbid, thank, deny, order, request, predict, and many others, because such verbs are closely connected with the action after them. So they are usually used in simple tenses, not in continuous. Okay, enough with that. It's incredibly rewarding, but I'm now realizing how hard the job is. Here, we have two ways. Basically, we can choose both because of now, here, and here. So the action takes place right now, and in my opinion, it is a bit temporary. So we can use present continuous just because the speaker wants to emphasize that the action takes place right now and it is temporary. But on the other hand, this is mental activity, so I can choose realize in present simple. However, mental activity verbs are mainly used in simple tenses, and only sometimes when it is really important for speaker, they can be used in present continuous. Okay, let's press on. When I get home, I just ate, not very well, I confess or I'm confessing, and go straight to bed. So here we have confess, not confessing, because here again we have performative, but the trick here is that we don't see the action described after this performative verb. Where is the action? Well, basically the action is before the performative. It is here. I just eat. We can put it different and say, when I get home, I confess I just ate not very well. Or perhaps I don't eat very well. It's also good. So here we have some kind of inversion. Okay, the next sentence. It doesn't help that the bus journey to the hospital is so slow. I consider or I'm considering buying a car, which will make things easier, I hope. So here we have choice between consider and I'm considering. Here we have continuous. Why? Because consider equals I think. And here she's not expressing her personal opinion, but it is a kind of process of thinking. So basically she is on the way thinking about buying a car. That's why we use continuous instead of present simple. Okay, and what about you? How do you find or are you finding living in a village after so many years in the city? Here we use do you find. It's more preferable than are you finding. However, we can also use are you finding because we see the situation that this thing is happening right now and perhaps it is a temporary situation or some kind of situation right now. So we can use are you finding, but do you find is much more preferable because first of all this is performative again and second it is mental activity. Okay, number 8. I know or I'm knowing how difficult it is for you to travel such a long way, but it would be lovely if you could come and stay with me for a weekend. So the choice is between know and I'm knowing. And of course here is classic. No, knowing. This thing even looks weird. Of course we choose know in present simple, not knowing. Okay, I've got plenty of room in my flat. Okay, and I don't guarantee, or I'm not guaranteeing to cook as well as you do. But I promise or promising, I am promising to find time to show you around the lovely old town. And of course here we have don't guarantee because it's a performative, and promise is in present simple as well because it's another performative. And we are done. This is our exercise 1.2 from Unit 1, present simple and present continuous. So, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Take care.